Hi folks, welcome back in. National HIV Testing Day is an annual campaign to emphasize and encourage HIV testing, early HIV diagnosis critical. So people living with HIV can fully benefit from available life-saving treatments.
AVOL Kentucky has been dedicated to ending HIV in the Commonwealth for more than 30 years. And here from AVOL with more is RJ Stone, AVOL Health Equity Prevention Team Lead. Welcome to the show, RJ.
Thank you. Thank you guys for having me.
That is a mouthful of a title.
I know, right?
Gotta get a bigger business card, right?
It tears me up to have to keep saying that over and over again. So team lead is what I usually go
Team
with.
lead. All right. We'll stick with that.
Yeah.
So for people that aren't familiar, give us an overview of what the National Day is for. But AVOL said, hey, it's not enough. We're gonna shine the spotlight on this all week long.
Right. So there are about 12 national days recognized for HIV.
Okay.
And so June 27th is National Testing Day. That's the day we want to encourage people to go out and get tested. We want to get everybody because, of course, we want to try to eradicate HIV.
Yes.
And that's always been the main goal. So AVOL decided this week we're just going to celebrate the whole week. Okay. So as well as doing testing on Thursday at Walgreens, we're going to be doing testing in-house, and we're offering $10 gift cards to anybody who comes to get tested.
Oh, wow. Okay, good incentive there.
Yes.
Yeah.
So who would be a good candidate to come in for testing? Who would you say?
Okay, so if I had to say, I would say anyone who has been sexually active or engaged in any kind of intravenous drug use.
Okay.
Anybody.
All right, good to know.
And how important is it for folks to be checked regularly? I mean, I know some people, this gets on their radar and then they get busy, but I mean, this is really something that AVOL wants to make sure we talk about every year, right?
Yes, and the CDC says about every 3 to 6 months you should get tested.
Okay.
And I usually tell people, based on what you're doing and how you're moving, just stay in that window. Some people come a little more often, some people come, a little farther out. But as long as you're about that 3 to 6 months, you should be pretty good.
And why is it so important to get the message out right now? Why is that so important?
So I think that because, we're all kind of numb because the whole COVID lockdown, everybody's kind of numb to diseases and things going on, and HIV has kind of got pushed back. So we want to let people know that HIV is still out here, it's still spreading. The numbers have stayed constant through COVID and all the pandemic and things. So we want to make sure that people are still aware that, this is something that we're still fighting every day and trying to eradicate.
Very good. Well, we've got you. How are things going at AVOL?
So things are going great. We just partnered with QCare to provide PrEP services for the whole state of Kentucky. So that is something great that we were able to do for anybody in Kentucky. If they're interested in getting on PrEP, we can make that connection and they can find that through our website. You
all have done amazing work, and it's been awesome to see the organization grow over the last several years especially. But you're right, COVID kind of put us all in a weird place, and it's time to make sure we get the word out.
Yes, because HIV was really big in the forefront in the 80s and the 90s, and people are just kind of like forgetting about it. And it's like, no, you can't forget about it because it hasn't gone anywhere.
Talking about life and death here and quality of life. Yes.
And there's still treatment options out there.
Correct.
But back then it was kind of a death sentence for folks, but now there's treatment options, and I think people kind of sit back and go, okay. It's it doesn't really concern me, I'm married or whatever, but it really does concern everybody.
Get the foot on the gas. Yeah, for sure. So again, for folks that want to take advantage of the screening, what do they need to do? Is it as simple as going to Walgreens then?
Yes, so you can either, like I said, we're doing testing at our office. You can always walk in. We don't take appointments. It's all walk in anytime that we're open. And then on Thursday, we will be at Walgreens from 10 to 6 p.m. So we'll be there all day. You can come up to the AVOL van or the tent and we'll get you tested.
That gift card's in that tent.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we'll be doing $20 gift cards at Walgreens that day. So a little bit more of an incentive if you do it that day.
All right.
And for people that want to learn more about AVOL, about the mission, how they can contribute, what's the best resource for them?
So the best resource would be to go to avolky.org, which is our website, or you can just call in 859-225-3000.
Excellent.
Wonderful. RJ, thank you so much for coming in. Great
organization. Thank you so much for having me.
Appreciate what you and the team are doing. Team leader.
Yes.
There we go. We're back with more. Stay with us.